What up, hello, and welcome to part 16 of the Napoleon Total War Dutch Darthmod campaign. Part 16 here, and we are continuing as usual, following an end-turn phase. Last time you saw me marshalling my armies ready for Denmark, and also in the Mediterranean I'm now facing off against some rebels. Unfortunately you guys didn't reach 400 views. I'm being attacked. We will fight this battle for the glory of the Dutch. But these are the Sardinian rebels. Unfortunately, you guys didn't reach my new target for an hour special on this Let's Play, which is 400 likes now. You got very close. You were 371 when I last checked. So I know you can do it, but again, it's just it's a little fun thing for you guys to do. Some people seem to get really confused and riled up while I'm doing it. I'm just doing it for a bit of fun, and also it means that not every part is kind of just a full-on or not as boring. You get hour parts where I can do far more. So it's just all militia. So I'm just gonna make them one big old group, one long line, and you know they'll probably chill here. Oh, they're near the town anyway. But I'm gonna get reinforcements from over here, smashing, which is good. These are only rebels. I might even be able to take them on a little bit. But yes, so if you want a 1 hour part next time, all you guys have to do is like this video 400 times, and it gets you guys a 1 hour special next time. Okay, so I'm seeing that wall in front of me, so I'm moving up to it. And I'm going to get my troops on that wall. I'm going to keep my general back here, actually, I've decided. And then my cavalry are going to form my second group. And I'm actually going to form them up way over here on the left. And I've now got my artillery, my howitzers have arrived. Smashing. I think it was only 3 howitzers I've got, so they're going to be my... Oh no, 4 howitzers. They're going to be my third group. And we'll get the howitzers. Oh, no, group 2 then. We'll get the howitzers arranged like so. My militia is all getting into its spot here, so we're gonna get these guys here. There's so many of them. I won't be able to put all of them on the wall. I'm only able to put some of them. So, in fact, these units are just going to be flanking units, kind of like around like so. Because the rest of them are all on the walls, pretty much, or they're not even going to make it all the walls because they want to start getting on there, so they're going to have to just sit behind casually, but we've got them all defensively on the walls, which does look pretty darn cool. I will give you that. Why is my cavalry going over here? No, I did tell you, I told your cavalry over here, please. Yup. And I now have line infantry marching in, and they will be my fourth group, my actual attack group, which will be like so. And we're actually going to have the howitzers. I have the howitzers back here, but I'm going to have to use my cavalry against the enemy cavalry here of dragoons, because they're going against my cavalry and my militia now. And these guys can't form square, so they're going to be annihilated if I don't help them out and charge in. Okay, they've pulled away with 1 unit, so I'm just going to charge in with 2 of my cavalry units. The other one is going to remain up on the left flank. I should also mention I am starting to do some more online battles. They will be a once a week occurrence. And they will be for any Total War game. However, they won't be here on my channel. They'll be over on Game Decider TV, which I've been helping out with and supporting for probably nearly, I guess, 2 years actually. Perhaps more, perhaps a little bit less than that. But now, just to clarify what Game Decider is, it's a social networking site kind of aimed at gamers. and I've just been helping out the project on the sidelines, and some people for some reason get very angry whenever I seem to kind of mention it. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel that, unless they feel it's taking away from my own channel. It won't do, because generally most of the reason why I've sort of agreed to do battles for their new YouTube channel is because they don't take that long to do, and also they're incredibly flexible. They know my university requirements as well, so if I can't get them done sometime, then we've also got Diplex Heated HD working with GD and GD itself to bring some content if I'm not able to make it. He's also doing a fantastic Mount and Blade Warband series on there using the Florist mod, so definitely worth checking out. A link to GD's Game Decider's YouTube channel will be in the description. My video will be up alongside this one. Well, not alongside this one. My video on GDTV will be up tomorrow, and of course this video is up on my own channel. But please do go and support it, even if you're not doing it just to support GD, but if you're doing it to just support another one of my video making I don't know, adventures, I guess, I don't know, one of my other video making projects, then please do go check it out. There'll be some great battles on there, and of course if you do want to fight a battle anytime soon, there's a good chance that our replay, or the replay of me fighting you, will be the one that's on GD's channel. So definitely worth going checking out, and there's going to be some great content on there from a huge range of games, so I really can't stress how worthwhile it is just popping over there. You know, if you don't like it, then that's fair enough. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to visit the site, but if you are interested and willing to take a look, then please do, by all means, follow the links in the description to Game Decider and Game Decider TV. And that's the last time I'll plug it, besides at the end of the video. But yes, and just to clarify, because I know Diplex did the same thing on his Warband video, because some people got confused, Game Decider is not a new YouTube network that I'm partnered with. I am partnered with Machinima, and Game Decider are not a YouTube network. They are a social network, but they're also a great collection of gamers interested in loads of games, and they want to bring a new YouTube channel to you guys, and there's some great content on there already, so definitely worth checking out. Anyway, I'll shut up now and get back to Napoleon. So we're going to, with the howitzers which have now been unleashed, I don't know if they're in range or not. I think they should be. Yes, they should be. So I'm going to try and get these guys to start firing on the enemy foot artillery. And as we can see, they're already flying up in the air. They're going to be landing close to it. Boom! It doesn't do much damage. It's better actually at infantry rather than enemy cannon. But my god, it doesn't it look awesome? I'm going to fire at these guys next. So my line infantry are now firing, pushing the enemy line infantry back. We've got the fire by rank mode going on. Also, I should say, don't worry, it's not about GT, I'm not playing it again. My mic, I have changed the settings that I have everything set at, so please do let me know if the in-game sound is good, and also my own voice for the commentary, because of course that's what you're here to hear. So it would be a terrible shame if you couldn't hear my wonderful voice. So yes, let me know what you think, if it sounds good. I've just basically upped the mic boost to try and just make it seem a bit louder, because I often, when I watch my videos back, seem a bit, to me I seem quite quiet. I think I seem quite quiet. So yeah, let me know. I'm going to inspire these guys here. So these guys should be, they should be pretty awesome now. Yeah. Now we're going to target here. Oh, smashing the howitzers are already doing that. Smashing apart their lines and their squares. The Sardinian rebels have no chance. Eliminate the rebel alliance. Feel the force. That's my really bad Sith Lord impression. So yeah, there we go. Their line of infantry is routing and pulling back, bar one of them which has stayed strong. But now the howitzers are firing their shots right into them, and by God, doesn't it look fantastic? Yeah, so it's awesome. Moving up with the dragoons, you can see I'm pretty much completely encircling them. Usual tactic. Caught the enemy in the middle, I'm pretty much able to completely cut them off now. And I'm going to bring these two units off the walls. In fact, I'm going to bring more of them off the walls, just to make sure they're really trapped well and good. Because I don't want them to escape. I'm just going to spin these guys around a little bit more, because there is some room with these guys here to maneuver around a bit. So, which is that? Sorry, a brief pause there. Right here. We've got cavalry charging, do it. I'm going to get the howitzers all to target it. And send it to its death. The dragoons will die. Already, oh, what a cracking shot there. Oh dear, they're dying. Everybody's dying. Time to charge in with the cavalry, make sure no one makes it out. Also, you might notice the musket sounds sound a bit different. I hadn't got Darthmod perfectly installed. It seemed to be some remnants of my old sound pack that I used for the Denmark campaign, I think. Or the fact that actually no, I lie, I know what it was. The sound pack with Darthmod hadn't properly downloaded fully, so I was missing an updated version of the file. So thankfully Darth Vader, the creator of Darthmod, helped me personally, and we were able to fix it. So now musket sounds apparently sound far more realistic for the period. I'm not from the 19th century, so I'll have to take their word. So in total I lost 424. The enemy lost pretty much all of its men, and the remaining rebels have fallen back. They have now pushed forward though to attack me with all of the rebels' might, and once again I shall defend and fight. The Battle of Caghalaria. I've said that terribly wrong. 1808. Said that bit right. But we're going to call it the Battle of the Cag. And once again I take a defensive position, and the enemy will come to me. So, if I wanted to, I could retreat into the city and jump into one of these many buildings. However, that's not going to happen because the enemy have artillery. So that's how it works. So we're just going to form up the militia, and reinforcements should be on their way from behind. It's a shame they're not coming from a certain angle, any other angle, because it's a bit crappy. But they're marching forward in large square columns towards my men. Better have the general situated on the hills. We're going to bring him up to the hill here. The militia will be the front line. There's the kind of expeditionary force, you could say. We're going to push them forward here, and then we're going to have the rest of the line infantry that will be coming up. The rest of my army. Forming up as the main unit. I'm going to wait for all my cavalry to get in before I group them. Should be another one. There we go, appearing ready to march in, smashing. So you're all quite lucky. You've got 2 battles for this part, looking rather good already. In fact, these guys are going to be terrible there. We're going to actually have to get them up onto the road to do any sort of damage. We'll bring them here, and then we'll pull them back after a while, because they will get pulverized otherwise. I'm going to have my line infantry based just in front of this ridge here, because I don't think the enemy can easily march up here. And they have to come around to the side, so we can always retreat back there if need be. And the cavalry will be group 2, and we're going to send the cavalry right out to the flanks over in these fields here. Here come the howitzers. We'll let them all come through, all 4 of them, and then we can start getting them into position. Okay, so the militia are just getting into position on this sort of hill and in the forests here. Clear sight of the enemy advancing in their squares. So their first volley should be pretty effective. I'd like to hope so anyway. Their main force descending in the middle also to give me some more time, kind of delay the enemy while I get my troops into position, because they're not going to be into position for a while, and they may not even be able to get them into position of how exactly I want them for the attack and the defense, but we will try. So the first of these squares are about to come into range. Square columns, here we go. Line infantry against my militia. Ready. Fire, chaps! Please. Pretty please. Boom! And they start firing back, you see. Thankfully... Oh, no, they've got fire by rank. Bugger! Well, that's not good. Means they will chew through my militia rather quickly. Right. The howitzers... I was planning on having them lovely laid up like so. Hoping they'll get into position in time, bring my general back a little bit. That would be a perfect position to fire upon them. But I don't think we're going to have that opportunity, especially now we've got cavalry coming in towards the flanks. This unit is taking a bit of a pounding there, which is good, but that's about it. We're going to have to try and go for their cavalry at some point, but I'm going to wait until my line infantry arrive before I make any commitments with my main army. Even though we've got cavalry threatening my flank here, there's not much I can do. In fact, I'm hoping the cavalry get caught up in the casualties there. Although I am now spotting a gap in the enemy's line, so I'm going to push up with my cavalry. Not sure whether I'll engage just yet, but we will see. So we've got line infantry, 2 units of them rushing through already, and I'm going to get these guys running because they are actually sort of going towards where I want them. So if I have them run there, then they will obviously get there faster. But we've got cavalry overwhelming this militia unit here. Not good at all. But we've got my 3 units of cavalry pushing up the right flank. Going to their aim and their objective is to take out the cavalry, defending these 2 artillery positions, and perhaps even lure some enemy cavalry out toward that flank. Here we've got a mass melee of enemy line infantry charging in against my own, and cavalry as well, so they're not going to hold much longer. In fact, we've got a breakaway bit of dragoons here, so I'm quite worried about my howitzers ever getting there. Ah, we've lost a general. So in fact, I'm kind of thinking about redeploying the howitzers more or less like so they can actually do some damage. Because otherwise, if I don't get these chaps deployed soon, there won't be much left. Okay, so over here they've managed to bring 2 units of dragoons over now, but only one of them again is defending. So I'm going to charge forward my dragoons, who are a bit tired. The one in the centre to directly challenge this unit here. This one will go past, and for this one on the left will go for the other unit of dragoons, and this one will go for the cannon, and then eventually flank round to take out these dragoons as well. These guys are going to be caught up by the charge. They're not counter-charging. Here I am in fact counter-charging these guys, but that is about it. Okay, and here we've got a bit of an issue, because the enemy is charging right for me. And I'm going to have to start grouping my line infantry as much as I don't want to. But right now we're going to have to, because the Sardinians are making ground. No, I need to form in lines, please. Gonna actually have to pull back with my general's bodyguard. In fact, I'm gonna have to have the line of defense here. Very odd line, I know. But it will have to do for now, because I've had to lose that hill. Okay, let's take a look at my cavalry. How's the cavalry doing? They're not doing well. Oh, this unit can come and help. Charge! Here, we're just about holding on. But we've got more cavalry charging in towards mine. Which is not going down too well. My chaps are just holding in there. Ah, but we've lost some cavalry. And my counter-charge against the other unit of cavalry, while initially successful, they've charged in another unit of dragoons. So I'm actually going to lose the cavalry fight here. Okay, I'm going to need to get these howitzers unlimbered sharpish. Because we're going to have to form square with all these chaps. Okay, they've automatically broken, which is good. And I'm going to garrison this house with my remaining unit, which is just right. Oh no, I've got more coming. Bugger. So I'm forming up with my line infantry like so. Attempting to push back the enemy. And I'm hoping my howitzers aren't just going to shoot into buildings the entire time. And instead try and take out this enemy cavalry. Terrible deployment really. But it's the best I can do right now. Alright, we've got some militia that have returned, so we'll actually get the militia into the house. Although the howitzers are pounding this one rather badly. We are pounding the cavalry. Okay, so talking of cavalry, let's see how I've done against theirs. Somehow we've managed to hold and push back one of their cavalry units. We've won over here and pushed back several of their artillery pieces. So we're going to charge against their cavalry here, who've just managed to rout my own. And while I'm outnumbered, I'm hoping the charge will succeed. Oh, we've got lots of infantry. I'll make them my second battalion. Make them group 2. Which could in fact form up on this left flank of the city. They're not going to be able to get to that house in time. They're going to be hit by the cavalry. Alas. I'm going to try and push forward with the howitzers to at least here. They'll get a better shot off at the enemy. And I'm also, with my main line infantry unit, going to push even further this way, just to give them a bit more of a better, clearer view of the enemy, which is now marshalling its forces. Gotta watch this unit of cavalry. Okay, somehow my cavalry is coming back, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough to turn the tide here. Very much hoping. Okay, I'm going to get this actual second unit of line infantry just to wait here for the rest of the line infantry to catch up. So anything about reinforcements, they do take a bloody age to all arrive. This final unit here. Oh dear, we're being threatened by cavalry. Don't think I'll get into square in time to hold back the enemy cav, but we can try. Better form square with this one as well. But it hopefully will hold them back. We get these guys round like so. And likewise this unit here, a bit more.
Our men are running, sir.
A bit more focus there. And then with the artillery we're gonna drag it down here. Bring my general to give them some support. And we now do have line infantry charging against us. Which is not going to end well against the squares. They've managed to break one of my line infantry, which is not good. Not good at all. This is not looking good. They're actually overwhelming me. Overwhelming me. Okay, so these guys are going to form group 2. Said group 2, please. And we're going to have these guys set up like so. a second line. Or the howitzers form up. Get the general back over here. Got dragoons in our flank, so we've got to worry about. This is not going well. Push back the enemy cav here. And we're now turning this line to face the enemy. We might be able to hold on the enemy. They might be able to rally back. But these guys do have fire by rank, which does make them rather effective. So we've got the scattered remnants of my other units already forming up. And they're rallying back. Meanwhile, this square is hoping to defend my units from this cavalry. I'm pulling up with this other unit ready to form them into square when needed. I'm chasing after them a bit because I don't want them to go straight for my howitzers. Now they're coming towards me. I'm going to form into square. They are drifting a bit. Get these guys into canister shot. These guys can go into normal explosive shot there. Pushing back the cavalry here. They've broken now. These two units can push up here to help this unit and engage them. And we managed to push this cavalry back here. So I'm hoping we'll be pushed back for good, and we'll keep that square there just for good measure. Oh crap, these guys are about to be blown apart. So better get the militia out of there if they can in time. They might be blown to pieces though, very shortly. Trying to use the canister shot here. Ah, no, I lost all my militia here. The building was blown up. Damn. Swaps to canister here as well. But we'll keep this one on explosive to hit these units here. These two regiments are going to start flanking round a bit. And I'm going to push forward. Actually, no, I'm not going to do anything with these. This unit is going to get in between the cannons. This one will form like so. And then we're going to get these two like so. Okay, my cavalry have gone all the way up here for some reason. I'm going to bring them back to take out the enemy units over like so. These guys on the top have finally been defeated and pushed back. We've got two units readying for an attack. Finally shifting enough of my men round. I'm going to bring my general behind these troops here where the main mass of enemy forces are. Regiment of foot are back, and we're going to bring them over like so. And this square can now finally come out of square formation. A full unarmed regiment. And we need to bring these guys closer. We're holding here in the centre. It's going to allow me to push up and create a solid line now, linking up with the other troops under my command. Here my houses are a bit exposed to the enemy though, which I don't like. And I'm going to push up with this unit here. This one is going to get into the city to support the other unit. We'll push them out. These guys have been pushed back here, really? Okay, well both these are now going to hit this one with explosive shot. This one's still hitting the square with canister, although they are charging my cannons. They might get one final shot or cannon shot off. No, they're breaking, but they are going to rip through their ranks. There we go. Switch back to explosive shot, and we can now very quickly push forward like so. With these units, this regiment has returned. Bring them all, pick them all up like so, and get ready to charge to push them back. Smashing. These guys, they're back. Form them back up on the ridge here. These guys have been soundly defeated though, however. So we're going to bring up this regiment here now to replace it, if we can in time. Might have to charge in though against them. Need them to run though rather than walk. Try and hit these guys with the howitzers. Which is pushing these few units here back quite well. Try and take out their general. Or these other advancing units. To orientate this unit round a bit more. Make it a bit more effective. And these two units are going to pull up like so. The rest of the line infantry finally now starting to break from the Sardinian forces. And if these guys don't charge us, we'll get a deadly volley up against them. And if not, we're just going to charge into them anyway. Line infantry has returned. Get these guys out like so. Okay, this could be a really deadly volley if these guys manage to fire one off. Howitzer shells going off everywhere, all around this unit. I'm hoping they get a volley off. Yes, there we go. Second rank. And then after third rank fires, we're going to just charge in. Give them no time to recover, and there we have it. They're routed. This unit's now going to go on charge against this one. But doesn't mean we need to re-aim the howitzers over this way. But we can now push up here as we've gained some ground. My cavalry long ago completely broke. Charging into their units here, completely smashed them. Their morale was rather weak. We're going on to the next unit now. It's going to try and continue this mass rout that we're building. I'm going to charge into this unit here with this remaining regiment and hope that the force of the charge is enough to hit the enemy and push them back. If not, we're going to back them up with this regiment which is moving up. These regiments now come to this side. And the Sardinian forces are pretty much nearly all in full retreat. These guys are all out of ammo. So we get them to charge in. But the Sardinian forces the rebels, are now pulling back towards their cannon emplacements. And we are charging into the rest of them. These guys are in a bit of trouble, so we're going to charge into the rest of them to push them back and finish them off. Mass of 2 regiments charging into this remaining one here should be enough to push them back. Meanwhile, the rest of my regiments move on to ensure that the enemy is soundly beaten and pushed all the way back, way past their cannons and out of there. We get my howitzers to move forward. I'll also bring forward my general too. These regiments engage in a desperate melee. These guys not giving up without a fight. My superior numbers though are pushing back the Sardinian rebels, and they have several of them which look like they're broken and that they won't be returning, and if they do, they don't really have that many of them left. I'm going to break one unit off to charge the next one which is forming up, while the other one remains to finish off the remainder of the infantry, which is broken in the mass charge of my men forward. So with the others, we'll engage by pushing them forward. These guys have gone into a melee as well, just smashed into the enemy, and that has done it. My men charging down from the hills, 270 of them against 193, smashing into their ranks, knocking many of them over, killing a good 40 of them straight off. And now the rest of them are breaking. We have them in a near mass rout now. The cannons are the only thing that's still firing, and still standing strong. So it'll be the job of the infantry now to advance to finish them off. Now just a spam of infantry moving toward their cannon. General forward, but out of the way a little bit, and we're going to fast forward it so that my infantry can get in position, just like these chaps are about to do, and they're just going to charge straight in, no messing. We're going to charge straight in with them.
The men are fatigued, sir,
and we're playing there. We've got some dragoons caught up in it, which have actually, they've broken my men. And we're going to form a square with them. We'll charge the other one, and the rest of them are just forming up to fire on them there. Apologies for the brief break there. My room was invaded by all three of my other housemates, who wanted to tell me about various infections they had. And by infections, they basically wanted to get my attention, and they were hoping that I was still recording, so they'd be like, "Oh no, look, I got a big swollen ball." I don't think they do have a big swollen ball, and if they do, well, you know what, they should have taken more care of their balls. But yeah, if at any point you do hear some random stuff going on, that's my housemates wanting to grab their bit of YouTube fame. So yeah, they're lovely chaps, but
glorious victory, sir.
yeah,
Soon to be yours.
you might meet some of them. I might do a sort of a cribs video for while I'm at uni, and sort of show you the place and show you the other chaps that I'm with, sharing a house with this year. We will see. So just finishing off the remaining units here. This has been the battle against the Sardinian rebels. Battle against the rebels. So that's broken the last of the Sardinian rebel forces now. They probably will have enough of them left over after this battle, but it's been a decisive victory. I should be able to sally out and crush them next turn, and obviously arrange my men a lot better rather than having them as reinforcements. So the enemy lost 3,358, and I lost, oh dear, a tad too many. I'm hoping most of them are militia though. So I've still got all of my units pretty much. Have taken heavy tolls, heavy casualties. Right, so we finally end that end turn phase, and I'll pretty much be rounding up this part pretty soon. I'll deal with those merchant men the next time, and I've got new generals available. I've got Spain has just brought up some men here randomly. Cool. But before I do that, I'm just marshalling my forces to the Danish border, and we will begin the invasion next part. So if you want that to be an extra long part, please do thumb up this video 400 times. Gets you a 1 hour special now, which is obviously all good. I'm gonna just pull out all these troops. I'm just going to auto-resolve that one there. Kills those rebels. Gets these guys inside. They probably will rebel, but we'll put down this rebellion first. I'm going to risk an auto-resolve here. Yeah, victory. Here we go. They still escape me, so I'll just continue to sally out after them until they're all gone. There we go. The revolution is crushed. These guys are nearly happy, so we're just going to exempt them from taxes for a turn, and that should smooth things out for a bit. We've got loads of ancillaries gained for my general. There we go. He's done rather well there. And of course we've got another support fleet coming down shortly, or in fact it's on its way. Can't remember where it is, but oh no, here it is. It's not left yet. We're building up some more forces first. But the invasion of Denmark will be the centerpiece, or the center of focus rather of my next battle. Sardinia is secured, and soon be able to move on towards Naples. And then, if we're lucky, eat away at the Ottomans or even the Russians and take Istanbul. But as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. 400 likes equals a 1 hour part next time. And please do check out Game Decider TV, link to that in the description. Every Tuesday I'll be uploading a video to that channel, and it will be an online battle from either Empire, Napoleon, or Shogun 2, including Fall of the Samurai. So as always, hope you enjoyed. Please do check out GD, and ciao for now, guys. See you Friday with some more uploads.